but to encourage you to take time to smell the roses. So, I was just wondering, when last did you take a walk in the park alone or with a friend after work or on a Sunday? When last did you notice the full moon smiling down at you while you were walking or accompanying you while you're driving along? When last did you pick up the telephone and call that person you've been meaning to call, who would love to hear from you, who when you speak to them you had a smile in their voice because they're so happy to hear from you? All of those little things, ladies and gentlemen, about taking time to smell the roses. So when I say that, I'm not just talking literally, it's a beautiful bunch of roses, but I'm talking figuratively. It's about taking the time to find that happy place in your life, the place where you get great pleasure, doing the little things that you enjoy doing. For most of us, we say now that we're so busy, we have no time. We're busy, work keeps us busy, schedules keep us busy, and kids keep us busy. Wow. For those who say that, I would say that time is something that we make. Yeah? Before man conceived the idea of time and created blocks of time, it was a timeless world. But then, in order to develop or evolve the world that we live in now and our earthly life, we developed the concept of time. And as time goes by, we continue to fill our time with so much. Yeah? And sometimes we need to stop and ask ourselves, are we filling our time with the right things? Are we making time for the things that are important in our lives? Are we making time for the people who are important in our lives? We tell ourselves, we're so busy, we have no time. Some people say they have no time to sleep. They can't sleep because they're so worked up and stressed out all the time. They can't de-stress at nights. So they lose sleep. And I don't think that life was created for us to live that way. We all talk about finding balance in our lives. Well, how do you go about finding balance in your life? Balance is something, again, that you have to create. And so tonight, I am here to encourage you to make time to smell the roses. Sometimes it's hard to imagine being able to separate yourself and the tasks that you have to perform in order to find that time for you. But we all need to find that time and that space that helps us to be the best that we can be. That helps us to, as Marvin said, find our dreams and fulfill them. We all need to make that time. So, if you haven't yet done it, imagine first what it would be like. Take a walk in the park on Sunday, have a picnic in the park, you know, watch a beautiful sunset by yourself or with someone special, and make it happen. Find the time to do it. You will derive so much by just doing that. You know, much of our time also is filled with so much stuff that it reminds me of a lady's handbag. We fill it to capacity. But do we really need all that's in there?
Yes.
We get to some place, we try to find that one important document or card or whatever it is we need. What happened? It's not there. It's all about time. So we've just lost so much time because we have to come back and do that particular thing that we didn't get to do, all because our bag was too full of unessentials. I invite you, ladies and gentlemen, to think about the essential things in your life. The things that really matter. A walk on the boardwalk, no charge. A picnic in the park, no charge. A drive to the beach, no charge. All of these things, as MasterCard would have us believe, priceless. So today, I want to suggest to you that you change that thinking. I want to suggest to you that we live in a wonderful world. As Louis Armstrong would say, what a wonderful world. Take time to enjoy the rainbow. Every now and then we see it. Take time to do the things that you love. In the park, sit and watch the ducks. Don't feed them, just enjoy them. Yeah? If you take time for yourself, if you take time to find your happy place, you'll find the peace that you may be looking for. If you take time to enjoy the scenery, nature is free, there's no charge. Time to laugh with family, 3 generations of smiles, that is priceless. Yeah? Time to smell the roses, time to create harmony in your life. If you take time to smell the roses, to do all the little things that you ever wanted to do, maybe for you it's picking up that paintbrush and canvas and starting to paint once more. Maybe it's writing that unfinished novel. Maybe it's picking up a musical instrument that brought you pleasure. Maybe it's just spending more time with the kids or going to visit that grandmother or that friend who you have neglected for so long. Whatever it is, I encourage you to find the time to do it, to take the time to smell the roses. In that way, you will not only be able to rest, relax, but also rejuvenate yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for listening.